Alright. It's your witch, Cassy Fortune, back at it again with Doki Doki
Krispy
Literature
Kreme.
Club Plus.
With the white vans.
But oh, what's this? I'm not in costume. We gotta go Skelly mode! Woo! There we go, I did the full bit without Spooks coming in here threatening me with the gun.
I mean, Spooks could
My
still
day
show up and
color
threaten you with a
falling
gun.
apart at the seams.
I forgot that was the image we chose, was like the fake desktop background, and I was like, we weren't
Do you
here
feel
in
like
the
a
game.
pervert yet?
No.
You should.
Just a confused no.
Why are there so scared?
I feel like this isn't a very perverted pose to be in.
Could be.
It could be.
If you're creative enough.
If you're creative enough, but like, at that point, you're the pervert for thinking of that.
I don't know.
Why can't you touch a ghost boobs? Because they're not corporeal?
You got there eventually.
Woo! I got there eventually!
Purple. Cause they're boobs.
Aren't all boobs boobs? By nature of being boobs?
Boobs.
Aw.
Spirities. Like titties. Yeah, this one. We were writing our poem for Sayori. I'm gonna go with
Yippee!
sadness,
Clumsy.
clumsy. That's a good one. Hurt?
Vivacious.
Promise?
Yeah.
Woo! I think we're getting better at writing poems for her.
Yeah.
They're ethereal entities.
Incapable?
I feel like that's too many syllables. But maybe. Oh, no, yeah, that was too many syllables.
But maybe, nope.
Damn it!
That's so funny that that's like the fucking, like, telltale sign. Is if it's too many syllables, it's not Sayori. Hopeless.
I love when she does a little
Rain cloud. We know that's her favorite word.
Candy?
I feel like Candy's a Natsuki one.
Yeah.
I think it might be dance or cheer?
Maybe.
Or maybe melody. That's... If the word is good, it needs to be too complicated for Natsuki, and if the word is bad, it needs to be too simple for Yuri.
Yeah.
Nope, god damn it, melody was still a Natsuki word.
Uh-huh.
I hate it here.
She's too happy.
I think spinning is a... No, god damn it, Natsuki, stop it!
Someone tell Natsuki to fuck off.
Breathe. God damn!
Things are going well.
So well.
Does this matter? We can't even go on a date with Sayuri this day.
Shh, it matters to me. Death.
Okay.
Why can't we go on a Sayuri date?
I think there's no dates this day.
Well, damn.
Anxiety? Nope, too big a word.
Pretty big word.
Dark. Loud. Pout fuck. Cry.
Pout fuck?
Pout fuck. That's what I do. I pout and I fuck.
Sounds confusing.
Heyo.
Tears.
Of the kingdom.
Raindrops. Fuck! What do you mean she likes rain cloud but Yuri likes raindrops? What the fuck is this?
Unending.
Pain. Pain
Echo?
peckle. Pain peckle. Pain peckle. Childhood. There we go.
Oh yeah. She would like childhood, wouldn't she?
She would. Monica!
Oh man, this shit again. I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry. I just walked in too.
Grisabella! Were you practicing piano again?
No. Oh, that you weren't talking to me. I was very confused as to
Fuck
why
you, you fucking
Yeah.
liar, you were.
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination.
So we're gonna have to get used to these two here saying a line, not picking up on the mic, and the other two of us waiting for them to say the line, and then they realize they said it too high pitched, and then repeating it again.
Oh, is it doing it
'Cause
again?
that's
Hold
gonna
on.
happen.
Let me turn off my like noise
I mean,
counts.
I don't think it's happened yet, but it's going to happen.
You're
It happened
absolutely
last
right.
time.
And that's why I'm gonna turn down some of my noise canceling. So if you guys hear a cat, no you don't.
What if I do though?
No you don't.
Okay.
Starting this club and now picking up piano?
Well, maybe not determination. But I guess passion.
Okay, those gazongas, you know what I'm about? I got gazongas. Courtesy of Aurora.
Hi.
It's still a Monica line.
Remember, that club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too, even though I had a strong you into it.
Gorpus, did you even like see my old 3D model? That was flat.
That was flat.
Which is bigger than my original model I used to stream with under like a different persona. That one was like purposely made to be completely flat as a board. And then like the Cassy one was made to be like an average kind of titty size. And then like when you made my 2D model, you were like, nah.
Nah, we're changing that.
I feel like this is a call-out post.
It is. I can't wait for the festival.
Hey, we're calling out Aurora right here, right now. Aurora is a big fan of titties.
Of massive fucking honkers. It's gonna be great.
Great.
They're great.
Weren't you complaining about it just Natsuki yesterday?
Yeah, you transposed the words a little.
just Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
It's my turn. Every time I see Cassy, I'm like, couldn't be me. That's somebody else in here's name. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? It's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people?
What does that mean?
I know this
You
joke. I remember
people
this
don't
joke.
like squid?
Huh?
I remember this joke. It's a really funny joke. To me, at least.
Does it
I
have to
didn't
do with
say I don't like it.
tentacles?
Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Mon-Ika.
Is Ika like squid?
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, a joke that makes no sense in translation.
Yeah.
I love jokes about translations from games that are like based off Japanese culture but not actually made there. I think I did a few back in my day of like running a Danganronpa roleplay.
Oh yeah, you did.
Where Monokuma would be like, that's a joke that only makes sense in the Japanese version. Those kinds of jokes are just so funny to me.
Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me.
Where is Sayori anyways? Oh, there you are. I just thought that was gonna be Yuri's line because Yuri's like, "Excuse me," and then I just cut Yuri off, I guess.
I think she was trying to. I read it a little wrong. It's supposed to be like, "Excuse me," like Natsuki's being rude saying that. But I thought she was gonna say something else too, so I did a bad inflection.
Ah, gotcha. So I can blame Cassy for it. Big
Yeah.
Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me.
Okay.
You can go talk to everyone else. I just have crippling depression.
Huh. Is everything alright?
No, she just said she had depression, you fucking idiot.
Of course.
No, she said she's fine.
Why wouldn't I be?
Just feels like you're a little off. Balance push.
No.
Damn.
Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Fake ass smile.
Siri shows me a big smile.
Well, let me distract you from having fun with everyone else. If you know what I mean.
What do you mean?
We're not having an orgy in the club room, Sayori, no matter how many times you ask.
No matter how many times you request. Well, alright.
Only the swim club has orgies. I know I should have joined that club.
I knew you should have joined the swim team. If you say so.
Joke.
The alright if you say so, I know is the thing people like say, but if seeing it as two separate lines of dialogue, I'm like, that's just saying the same thing a different way again. Alright, if you say so.
Alright.
I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Perhaps she'll inform me that, Sayori
Hey,
is
what's up?
Just
Okay.
cut him off.
Okay. Damn.
She's like, don't you
I
dare
see.
say a word.
I see how it is. Hey, this might sound a little strange, but where do you guys all go when I'm not looking at you? Do you, like, disappear if I'm not witnessing you? And is that why Sayori is depressed, because she realized that as soon as I turn my back to her, she ceased to exist and is forced to wait in a liminal space filled with nothing but a void until I grace her with my presence?
No, silly, that's why I'm depressed.
Ah, gotcha. Have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently, other than that?
Anything up with her?
What's your question, Cortez?
That's concerning. In what way do you mean?
Well, I told you about the void thing, but, I guess any other
Cassy,
way.
would you be hypothetically interested in being put in a jar?
Cassie jar? Cassie
Donate
jar at
$500 to charity. Cassy jar asset added to stream.
I'll do
Oh,
it.
fuck.
I'll fucking do it.
Sure, dude. I had to be put in a jar for charity.
For charity? Well, how much for charity? Because $5 for charity is for charity.
$500.
$5,000.
$500 and I'll make the asset.
Wait, so does it have to be $500 to charity and $500 to Aurora to make the asset?
No. Just 500 to charity.
Donates a penny.
I don't think you can physically.
You can't. There's a $1 minimum.
Yeah.
That's probably for processing fees and stuff like that, because if you donated just a penny, they would lose money on it. But,
Yeah.
maybe I'm reading into that a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so?
It's like a rain cloud showed up.
I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
You should pay attention to your clubmates more. That's kind of your job. Monica appears across the room and
This is not a job to me.
You're the president. Should have been the president if you weren't ready to do
Get
the
down, Mr. President! And then I tackle her full on, slamming her head into a desk and instantly killing her.
Instant
God.
death. Who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Okay.
Damn, okay. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Cassie. You know her better than I do, after all.
Oh, that's pretty much
wow.
what she said.
Holy fuck, I actually predicted the line.
Well, they had the word certainly in there, so.
Certainly I'll
Yeah, but-
fucking beat your ass.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. As violent. Did you hear her? Damn. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. It never threatened me with violence. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem, but it kind of is, so fix it. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. But I shouldn't drop it. Because this is something that should be addressed.
No.
It's correct.
It's important to me, too.
I can see the lying.
You can see the light. I mean, I'm also friends with her.
I don't like the way you said friends.
Is that the scent of lies?
I smell.
And I also care about the well-being of my members, you know?
Is that bullshit?
Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
You sure about that? I suddenly don't trust you. She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure?
Main character, you cannot be this stupid. Don't leave someone alone when they seem depressed.
Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I mean, you're fucking stupid.
That couldn't be it.
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Asher.
Oh, me, Cassy, Fortune, myself, I. How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, probably shouldn't say too much, but
When you're going the decompression, are you being depressed?
You're being decompressed.
I was saying, those are two different things. Like, being depressed and decompressed are two different things. Even if we're using depressed in the term of, like, you're depressing something downwards. Like, honestly, compress and depress are more similar.
Yeah.
Clary talks about you more than anything else, you know?
Eh?
She's been so much happier since you've joined the club. Like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What?
Your reads.
No way! I mean,
Fucking dying.
Sari's always like that, though.
Gorpez!
I'm so confused by the thing Gorpez said. I feel like you gotta prep like several months for that. But
Have you ever seen this post where it's like I passed out 7 times, but I finished your cinnamon rolls?
Oh god.
It's like that, but you know, just a brick. It's like I
have
passed
heard a
out
story.
27 times.
I have heard a story though of somebody who worked at like one of the like a sperm bank kind of thing, and a person was in there for like 2.5 hours, and they came out like exhausted, like, sorry, I couldn't fill the thing, and they were like, you didn't have to fill it. You don't have to fill it.
Oh god!
Horrifying. Thank you.
Have you ever seen a thing where like some sperm banks or something are trying to make like auto like vacuum thingies?
You gotta clean those thoroughly.
Yeah.
It's not any different now than it's always been. Because, like, you say that she's only happy around me, but I've always seen her happy. So that couldn't be it.
He's so fucking stupid. What is this man's
so
IQ? -7?
7.
He has the int score of the world's dumbest orc.
You do, for real, for real. You're so funny, Atcher.
Thank you. My name is Cassy Fortune.
Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just how she is when she's around you?
No, that couldn't
Dumb
be it, 'cause like I told you-
motherfucker!
No. That couldn't be it because, as I told you, she's always happy. I've only ever seen her happy.
Oh, I said too much.
I feel like you need to say more, Monica.
Sorry.
He's too
I
dumb
know
for this,
anyway.
Monica.
I can tell. I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said.
Okay.
My dog just made a moan in the background.
Your dog is exhausted with the main character's intelligence.
I don't
Aren't we
blame her.
all?
Baby girl, are you tired of this bullshit? Yeah? I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Ah! Scared me there. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I thought it said meanly for a second.
She just turned to
She
a
might
mean
as well
bitch all
be.
of a sudden.
I know she said to forget about it. But I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. So, in this game, Sayori is always the first one gone, right? Even if you romance the others.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
always Sayori.
Okay.
The order of events of which they go is always the same. The romance really only changes what little pictures you get.
Yeah.
And I guess it makes it that much more depressing if you don't date Sayori because she's like just getting depressed about the fact that you're never talking to her.
Yeah.
I watched her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her.
Oh no.
She's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here.
Kill
This
yourself,
can't go
kill yourself,
well.
kill yourself.
I sigh and
In
sit myself
Minecraft.
down. In Minecraft. And I Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this.
What a bitch.
There's
Doesn't
no
she care about my fun?
Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? I'm making him sound as like horrible as possible with my inflection, and I'm not gonna stop.
Yeah, no, that's fair, because this is a horrible thing to say about your depressed friend.
Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary.
I think we should pull a Julius Caesar on him.
But there's nothing I can do besides, wait for Monica, so. On to the other bitches!
Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now? Man, my fingers are so weird.
Like Monica's
Before I
fingers
know
or
it-
your Aurora fingers?
No, like those fingers.
Oh, okay.
Could be both.
Hey!
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Whatever it is, I'm sure she's better now. What a Debbie Downer.
Alright, who should we show the poem to first?
Our baby
Sayori.
Alright.
Baby girl could have been Natsuki.
not, though. ... This is your best one so far. Really, really nice, Cassie.
Thanks.
What are you, a robot?
Thanks.
What's that read?
Now downloading weed.exe. Holy shit.
Hey, Gomez, I did read what you said. Not sure if I should read it out loud, but I did read it.
Hi, Zero.
Hi, Zero.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Rory, you get to
That's-
say your signature line.
Mm-hmm.
She said
There's
the
a lot of opportunities in our chats where that is a pastime you could partake in. Just, I wonder what's happening today. Oh, how did that happen?
It's always Garpez.
It's always Gorpez.
Say, are you? You been a little quiet today. What's up with that? Is everything all right? Do you need me to put on some tweed?
Some what?
Tweed?
Eh, don't mind me.
Why?
My voice actress is just sick.
Because that's what therapists wear.
What are you on about?
Tweed.
What are you on?
Are you
Have you
the
never? Have you
Are
never
you
seen
the
that?
one who's sick?
Have you ever seen that Family Guy bit?
No, I don't watch
I
Family
don't
Guy.
watch Family Guy.
You think I watch Family Guy?
I actively
Clearly.
avoid Family Guy bits.
I don't know, some of them can be pretty funny.
The only thing I know about
You're
Family
such a
Guy is
guy.
what I learned from watching videos making fun of Family Guy.
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like the Peter death pose is pretty iconic.
Oh, that's fair. I do have a picture of Spooks in that pose.
Or the other Peter getting injured pose of him like banging his knee and holding it repeatedly, like.
They use that clip for the Fortnite Peter Griffin like ad.
Good. Corpus lurk now.
Have fun lurking, Gorpez!
Lurking.
Play Family Guy clips at 0.25 speed on his mid-TV DK.
Why? To inflict psychological torment?
I feel like I've heard people do things at 1.5, even 2 times speed. I don't often hear about people actively
Reverse.
slowing things down. Although I guess that's a way you could do like homemade Nightcore.
Nightcore is sped up.
Oh wait, Nightcore is sped up. What Daycore? Is Daycore slowed down?
I don't think Daycore is a thing.
It is a thing.
It's
Is
a
it slowed down?
thing?
That is correct. Yeah.
That feels
it's-
okay. Am I the only one that feels like day should be faster and night should be slower?
No, because I feel like it's night's
Night
supposed
is
to
when
be
you
like
go
party.
to the club.
Yeah, it's like club stuff, you know?
But night's when the spooky things happen. And daytime is when the happy things happen. And sped up, higher pitched things. are
Day
happier.
is when you're going to your boring office job, and night is when you at the club.
Anyway, Daycore never really took off in the Nightcore community because it's literally
Because it's the opposite of what they want.
Exactly, it's literally the opposite of what people were listening for. Oof, at jail.
We're a bad joke.
Of course. Like, Gil, everything is fine.
Well, if you say so.
Maybe I'm just a little tired today.
Maybe. You want to take a nap or something?
No, that's silly.
I brought a pillow.
Don't worry about me, okay?
What am I gonna do with the pillow then?
I don't know, eat it. I want to see smiles on your face.
Slowly brings pillow to mouth and takes giant bite.
Oh.
Nom, nom, nom. You gotta do like the anime girl, like, oh, of it. Oh.
It's just filled
Someone
with
clip
stuff.
that. Someone clip Atcher making anime noises, hurry.
I just realized the Ompa is the anime version of the Haktua.
Stop!
Anyways,
Ha! Tua!
well-
Spit on that thing!
God, you're both millennials.
alright.
What do you mean millennials? Isn't this a Gen Z thing? It's on TikTok!
No!
I thought it was a Gen X thing.
It's like a Gen X millennial meme.
I thought it was a Gen X boomer thing.
I thought boomers were horrified by it because, you know, it's implying spitting on that thing.
No, but it's a bunch of horny old men being like, "Hey, honey, you heard of this shit? Pretty good."
Anyway. Moving on, please.
Hey,
Cassy?
To be fair, the other day, Spooks asked me when I was going to be on the Talk to a podcast.
Duh!
I heard about the Talk to a podcast and how it's apparently, like, terrible.
Is anyone surprised on this fact?
To be fair, it's one of the top podcasts, but most of the top podcasts are, like, terrible. Like, the ones in front of it are, like, Andrew Tate and shit.
It's, no, I saw a Ryan George video on this earlier today, and it apparently, like, all of the comments are, like, Morbius-style comments of, like, this podcast changed my life, greatest podcast, like, way overselling it to the, like, same degree as Morbius. And I think that's the reason.
Beautiful.
Because apparently it's just, like, them talking and being like, wow, it's crazy you're famous now. And then she's like, you're right, it is crazy I'm famous now. And talking about, like, specific things that they've done without, like, cueing the audience in at all. Just like, remember that person at, like, the bar 3 nights ago? Yeah, that was crazy anyways. And just, like, moving on from there.
I have, like, question marks floating above my head. What are you on about?
The Talk to a podcast.
The Talk to a podcast.
I don't get this. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you were trying writing your poems like the way Yuri does.
I just like seeing. Weren't you literally born in the 1900s to anyone born before 2000?
I'm gonna start saying that to you two.
We were born in 2000.
We weren't, though.
I was literally born in 2000, Aurora.
I was born in 300.
Stupid ass fucking vampires.
301 actually, but
wait, Archie, we had a question. Were you born a vampire or were you human and you got turned?
I was born a vampire.
Okay, thank you. At what point did you stop aging then? Is it like Twilight where you hit like maturity and then you stop aging?
Well, it's a slow process. But like it's not like you age a year for a year. It's like around like the 150 to 300 year mark is usually around when aging stops. It depends individual to individual, of course.
Okay.
But like you are like a baby for several years and like a toddler for a few decades.
Could you imagine going through the terrible twos for like 30 years?
No, it's not that long. But
I think going through the terrible twos for longer than 6 months is awful.
yeah.
Or even Natsuki. And in the end...
It doesn't even matter. Yeah. Sorry, I cut you off. Was that? I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Sorry, I said one twice and it like made my brain short circuit because it felt like I was overusing the word.
Why?
Well, you see,
You don't
usually
want to
when
get
you
closer with everyone else?
wait, you didn't let me finish. Of course I do. That doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress him. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, because I'm kind of, like, you know how horses have blinders and, like, tunnel vision? My blinders are closed, I can't see anything, and I have to sometimes put up with you. Case in point, previous point, confirmed by the sentence I said right after it. But we have a wavelength or something. That proves my low IQ, because that didn't make any sense. I could have said we're on the same wavelength, but I just said we have a wavelength. And this is how the poem came out. So, yeah. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori?
God damn it, way too high pitched. No. this.
This becomes more
You're
sad.
right, you deserve better.
I was about to say, this becomes even more sadder when you remember that the reason she wanted you to join the club so badly so you'd make friends, so you wouldn't be dependent on her when she killed herself.
Ooh.
Also, Zero,
Ow.
yes, that is how it works.
Too nice
You don't have
to
the time
me.
to point that out that I read your comment, but I didn't want to
Why
leave,
are you
leave
doing
it that far behind.
this?
Sarah has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden.
It's gonna be really weird when this conversation just ends and we have to suddenly show our poem to, like, Natsuki, who goes like, I guess it's fine!
You had fun with everyone else instead. This would be so much easier.
What would be easier? Sayori! Glance down the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori. Probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me, what'll cheer you up? Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile.
Nothing, Cassy. Just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see all that. Promise it won't happen again.
Baby girl!
Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori.
Oh, Monica wasn't feeling well, right? See you tomorrow.
I'm holding you to that! That's a promise! Don't you dare fucking break that.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself.
Also, by the way, we got a comment from Gamers Outreach on Twitter.
Oh, he did? What did they say?
They said
Oh,
you're
this game is
fired.
spectacular, alright. If you know, you know.
That's what he did.
I don't even know what to say to that, because, like, yeah, if you know, you know, I guess.
If you know, you know.
Sure is horror.
I also like the gif you chose.
She breakdancing. Let me break it down for you.
Let me break it down for you.
Should we show it to Natsuki or Yuri next?
Natsuri.
Aurora!
How about
Natsuki.
Thank you.
So I will be right back. I'm gonna go get a snacky.
That's all fine. You don't have any lines right now.
Exactly.
Snack 'em.
This one's alright. Hey, remember when, like, 5 minutes ago I said this is gonna be really awkward when this conversation ends? We immediately go to Natsuki, who goes, this one's fine, I guess.
Yeah, what about that?
Am I a prophet or am I a prophet?
Isn't that your whole thing?
Yeah, exactly. This one's alright.
Alright?
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway.
What's that supposed to mean?
I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style.
Is it not simple enough?
I mean, that's fine. I'm also just glad you're trying a little bit.
Well, of course I'm at least trying. It's more than you can say.
Fuck you, bitch. They'll never fucking find your body. And if they do, it'll be missing a certain piece that they'll never be able to find in a million years.
My pinky finger?
It'll be about as small as that.
Damn. My other pinky finger. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyways? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
Eh? No! Gross! It's not like I care! It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really? Well, what if you ended up Just scaring me away.
That's... Shit, that's a good point. I'm kind of being really mean. I'm kind of a bitch, aren't I? It's not like you would actually do that, though. Because you're fucking stupid.
Oh, you got me there. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here. Even if I have to put up with you. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach.
Oh! Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Jesus, that's kind of bitchy.
You are shockingly strong. What was the buff suit? How are you? Are you buff Suki? How the hell can you joke like? Do you call that a joke? I didn't know this game said hell in it. Damn.
Damn, they're cussing. Woo. Bring up the rating. I didn't know it was like this.
That seriously hurt. Yeah, I know. I think the word hell has to be the most graphic thing we'll experience in this whole playthrough.
Yeah, surely. Surely it doesn't get worse.
Yeah, I can't see any way it can. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. Really should just watch my mouth around Natsuki.
Anyway.
Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing ever even happened.
We didn't read Sayori's poem!
Yes, she didn't have a poem, did she?
She didn't. Huh.
Or maybe she did and she just didn't offer it to us?
Interesting. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so
I thought
full
that said
of...
bench.
I'll be your bench. Sit on me.
I'll be your bench.
Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again.
Natsuki, I'll be honest, I stopped listening like a third of the way into this poem.
Oh, I was gonna say, it's a pretty good one. She has like a set rhyming scheme and everything.
I stopped listening.
Sure. Yeah. It felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I want to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome! Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach.
So what I'm hearing is, beach episode?
Beach episode! Can't this kind of shit in swim club.
I'm sure swim club never goes swimming at the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later?
Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized Yeah, she had a long poem today. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted us to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. You can really see her doing that, too. You can just write about a simple topic than trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway.
She's just your type.
I love her so much. I want to smooch her little face. I want to cabedon her to the wall and smooch her.
Okay, Cassie. Okay.
What?
Is that gonna be our commission?
I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice.
Oh, should I show my poem to now?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess fuck Yuri.
Night, Cassy.
We're taking turns.
What up?
Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
No.
Which grocery list?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure.
I have a feeling we'll never get to that point anyways, so.
What makes you say that?
But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great.
Everything I touch turns to gold.
It also makes me happy to see.
Well, then in that case, I won't do it.
Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. I mean, I assumed you were holding it in your hands.
It's kind of funny. This is another grocery list.
How so?
No, not the poem.
Oh.
I mean, it's funny how your poems and Siguri's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day.
Hey, what's Sayori's poem, by the way? She didn't show it to me. You gotta read it?
I'm surprised you're so in sync with her.
Well, you know, they sync up.
What? I'm sorry? No. Repeat that.
And I think I succeeded.
Jesus fucking Christ, you killed me, I'm dead.
I think I succeeded.
Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you?
What do you mean? I guess you could say that. We kind of.
You need a second, Cassy?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Kind of grew up as best friends. I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. So that's cool. Who was I spending time with in the time that we were like not talking for the past year? I was just alone.
That reminds me.
Oh?
But Hasuri's been a little off today.
Uh-huh. Yeah, did she tell you something?
Well... Cassy, you haven't been flirting with her, have you?
Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. A friend.
Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her.
Okay.
Yuri's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. Could have happened all of a sudden.
Did you do something?
Well, never mind. It really isn't the time to be talking about this.
Did we have like a talk? We had a talk where there was a choice with Sayori, right?
Which
What
one?
choice is it?
Because I remember, like, day one, she asked us if we would rather hang out with, like, Yuri or her, and we said her.
What was there? Wasn't there something day 2 though?
I don't remember.
Anyway,
Is that the flirting? Maybe, I don't know.
share my poem with you now, right?
Okay.
I don't think there's any flirting. I think she's just trying to make sure we're not flirting with her because, you know, she wants us carnally.
Uh-huh. Alright. Hey, Monica, this is all ones and zeros.
The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose. and all that was ever sought. And here I am, feather, adrift in the sky, victims of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hopes, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Till one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more. Gentle as a feather, dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me, between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Legends don't exist. And with the breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
I think my brain is not hardwired for poems.
Did you stop listening a third of the way through again?
Yeah.
Achoo!
Yeah.
You know, you really should listen. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything.
Oh, well, you failed at that, but
But it was kind of on my mind, so it's what I wrote about.
oh, that's what it was about. I see. Never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical.
Oh?
Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
No. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like this whole poem was written in binary code. It also seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are y'all depressed?
Are you surprised?
No.
No. I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we?
You could write about happy.
Reminder, people, some of Vincent van Gogh's artwork was done when he finally got on meds.
Yeah, but he also cut off his ear, and that's what people remember him for.
I think they remember him for his art.
And also as the artist who cut off his ear.
Yeah, that's fair.
Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures like us.
I was about to say, you are!
I think you'd know better than anyone.
Because I'm three-dimensional. You mean
No, you have a
one-dimensional?
2D model. Oh, yeah. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Uh-huh.
Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good?
All the time, Miss Monica!
It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put too much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier.
Wowee, Miss Monica, that's so true!
Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on.
That's false, Miss Monica. Any kind of criticism, no matter how constructive, pains me deeply to my core.
It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving.
No, Miss Monica, it makes me want to peel my skin off.
It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think?
No, Miss Monica, I'd rather die.
Well, that makes it even more
That's
like
my
a literature
advice for
club.
the day.
Sure.
Oh my god. Thanks for listening.
Remember, comedy always hits you in the most unexpected places.
You're so right. Like
in the
thing-
stomach.
The sync up one. Well done, Cassie. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days.
Well, to be fair, I wasn't literate day one, so anything is an improvement.
Has my advice been helpful to you?
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely.
You don't fucking remember the advice, do you?
No.
I'm glad.
That I don't remember?
Sharing our writing like this.
How about that?
It's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica.
So was that an independent thought, or did that just like pop into your head?
I think this all felt a little awkward at first. It now seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think, except you. I don't want to know what you think. Shut the fuck up.
Oh. I mean, I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore.
Hang on, I'm hearing dogs being...
Bark, 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 bark.
But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club, which could have been a thing I said out loud if I just didn't say the girls in the club part, because that makes it a little creepy. But it's been fun getting to know everyone in their writing. There you go. You made it less creepy before you said it out loud. And I guess doing some writing myself.
Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Cassy?
Eh?
Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself.
No, I didn't know that actually.
In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer
Doesn't even
or a bad
matter.
writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know?
Yeah.
As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself.
In what way?
Carnally.
Oh, that's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another.
Oh, you will.
Cool.
Eh? Why me?
Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Which means that I vocally expressed not wanting you to think low of me or Sayori, but have not expressed that same thoughts towards Natsuki.
Is that so?
Oh yeah, that is true.
I'm so much better than Natsuki, I agree.
Well, she does make good cupcakes though, but that'll go to her head if I tell
About
her.
that,
So.
come back. It wasn't dogs. Just some neighborhood kids literally screaming at the top of their lungs.
Good for
Oh.
them. Kids deserve to scream sometimes.
They do, but it did, scare me because me and my roommate thought someone was being murdered.
Ah. Yuri thinks for a good minute.
That must be terrible.
I have no idea what I said.
I don't remember what you said either.
Got a history?
We said, well, you're always so sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share.
Oh,
And it just went to that must be terrible.
interesting. Eh?
For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome.
Well, I wouldn't say fearsome.
How unlikable of me.
Yuri. You're giving yourself a god complex, okay? We're not afraid of you.
Why indeed is there a dog?
I'll make you afraid.
Oh. In that case, god complex away. It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head, though. I just meant that I respect your opinion, and in no way did I indicate any sense of fear.
You know what's a good song? It's only slightly related to what we just said. God Complex by Madame Macabre is a good song.
I don't
It
know
is a
that
good
song
song.
or that artist.
It's Spooks has it on one of her playlists, and so I hear it in this car sometimes with Spooks, and I'm like, this is a good song.
Dog
That's
in the elevator.
I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions.
We're so back. You said cunt.
I'm just a little too used to it,
Overthinking? What's that like?
being disliked.
Oh. Yuri.
Yeah.
What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on.
Alright. You want to share your poem now? Or should I just go?
Okay. Here. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, But beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sand castle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye?
Is that sexual?
Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sand castles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, or my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to the earth forevermore.
Wait, quick question. Which was the poem that we said that I was like pretty sexual because it was about exploring your cave or something like that? Was that Yuri's or was that Sayori's?
I would say Yori's, I think, because it was like the cave of her brain or something. Like she was digging in her head for like memories or something, but she's like exploring her dark cave in her head or something.
Oh, she didn't specify in her head, but that was the implication. But it could also have another implication. But also this one, where is it?
It's this one, right?
Will it gently lick your foundation until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? I feel like Yuri.
I think you're thinking.
Yuri.
I think you're thinking a little too much about Sex Archer.
Yuri.
Oh yeah, I mean that is her name, lesbian sex.
I don't know. Does Yuri prefer the gentle lick or the sudden crashing wave?
Anyway, I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to make a metaphorical approach to it.
Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it.
She did?
Yeah, she beat you to the punch on that one.
She didn't say anything weird, did she?
Not any different kind of weird.
She just wanted us to write about the same topic again.
Oh, she said that was your idea, though.
I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree, but she did say it was your idea, so thanks for sharing, and I won't bring that up.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out?
Hold on a second! Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Eh?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
I didn't even notice.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez! Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
So this is what happens when a member of the quartet is missing.
The Holy Quartet.
In your books, maybe? Well, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. So it's like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but if like Michelangelo wasn't there and the vibe was just way too serious.
It seems you're right.
Yep. Everything goes back to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I feel like Natsuki would like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, well, they're not pretty enough.
Sigh.
They're pretty grotesque in the comics, actually.
Yeah, but it's just like American manga, right?
It's not pretty, though.
Yeah, I know.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she?
I feel like she liked Teen Titans comics.
That's fair.
It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little bit when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. I even told her go piss, girl. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! Everyone says go piss, girl.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well?
Well, Natsuki, you have a very good point, actually.
So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori.
No, fuck you.
Well, that didn't go well. But anyways, and second, she's kind of been avoiding me today. I didn't want to force it. So yeah.
Oh?
That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people.
Zero, you're so right.
No greater dread than referencing a meme that the person you say it to doesn't recognize. I feel like that happens a lot with the three of us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Didn't know the meme.
That's painful.
Oh, that's
Hang
so
on,
sad.
I have to receive a dog.
One time when I worked at my college, I told one of my younger coworkers, she was about my age, to go piss girl. And she started laughing. And so then she told it to an older coworker, and the older coworker got mad at her for language, and I was like, oh, good thing I didn't say it to an older coworker.
Hey, good thing I didn't do that.
Good thing I didn't do that. I'm too smart to say it to the boomers.
Wait, what?
I've got some.
Dog has been received. I now have both of little boys in my room.
The Du Bois.
How little are the boys?
Well, Cosmo's a kitten and Prince is a Pomeranian.
The
So
littlest of
little.
boys.
Zero,
The little
same.
Same,
I swear
Zero.
a lot.
Me
Same.
too. I have to
All of
physically
us.
stop myself from swearing in the Teams chat at my current job.
I feel like I don't usually swear in text.
I
I
also
saw
have to
a lot
stop
of
myself
stuff
from just
like
like
that.
shorthanding things because I'm like a writer, and so I always want to be like BC, UR, NVM, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I feel like I should write this long form because half of these peoples are boomers, and also we're supposed to be like the writers and write properly.
I feel like I like you going like I'm a writer, so it's short form everything, and I'm like I don't short form anything.
Listen, sometimes you just gotta write real fast.
For note
Agreed.
taking.
Yeah, note taking's important. I do research
I do
as part of this
shorthand.
job.
I do shorthand for note taking.
I do it for texting so that I can text faster.
Oh, I don't. I also use punctuation.
Okay, you want an award? You want a
Calm
gold
down,
star sticker
guys.
for that?
Yes, please.
Fuck you. Kicks your chest in.
Oh,
Yeah.
in? I'm dead now. Oh man.
Enjoy second undeath.
Damn.
That didn't even last longer than Sayori.
Stop!
Can we hit him with hammers for using punctuational testing? Yeah,
Oh no.
we can.
Not again.
Third death, let's go.
Every time I bring up using proper punctuation in texting, I get beaten to death with hammers.
Damn.
You'd be shocked how often this happens.
Probably pretty
I
often.
think I think I might be a bit concerned over how often this happens.
Too often.
I talked to her earlier and everything's fine.
What'd you say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so
Huh.
let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes,
What kind of cupcakes?
but we might need a lot of them, different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
She's so proud of
Oh,
herself.
that's my line. Challenge accepted!
Oh, really, Prince?
If anyone says okay, period, in text, I feel like I'm gonna cry. You did something wrong.
Same!
Okay, I don't put punctuation on like one-word answers.
Anytime someone starts using periods like liberally, I'm like, oh fuck, they're mad at me, aren't they? And half the time, I don't know what I did wrong.
You see, sometimes I use just excessive punctuation to inflect, like, say that I'm in a silly, goofy mood and I'm talking in a really proper way, in a funny way. So if I am
What
like,
if-
Madame or Sir, if you would be so kind as to join me in a scene of roleplay, I will use entirely correct punctuation to show I'm
Okay,
being
but what
fancy
if
and
you
funny.
spelled the same thing, but you spelled okay, capital O-K-A-Y, and then a period?
That's still bad.
Is that worse?
That's worse. That is so much worse.
Mhm.
And as for
Worse.
myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets.
Okay. Good job, Zero.
Zero
So Yuri
one.
will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can.
Eh?
Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? Damn.
Because she's got her back to Yuri, implying that she's whispering this to us in front of Yuri.
Yeah. I'm useless.
No, I mean kind of. No.
No, we enjoy your big bajongas a whole lot.
Bagoingas. Yeah, I also use commas, but like, I feel like in most cases when you're texting, periods just feel unnecessary.
I want them to feel fancy.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than working in a like corporate office where you have boomers, and so like I don't know if I should include periods in my messages to be polite to the boomers, so they think proper punctuation is like polite, or if I should not include them because I'm gonna seem passive aggressive.
Okay, the worst thing that boomers do in terms of like writing over text is they throw in ellipses in places that
Yeah.
I don't think deserve ellipses. Because to me, ellipses is what implies like annoyance or anger, or it's kind of like dismissiveness of just like, okay. And
Mhm.
they just kind of throw it in places for
They do.
I don't know what they think it means that I am missing,
I
but
don't know either.
I've heard that boomers think of it the same way that you would use like that we would use just a comma. It's kind of a pause.
that's a long fucking pause. I
Yeah.
think of an ellipses as like a fading out of the word. Like you get quieter as you say it. You're like, okay, kind of
Yeah.
thing. And
Yeah.
it's generally a dismissive or like self-doubt or like
I was about to say, I
It's
generally use it as just a
implies negative
downturn to the
emotions.
sentence. Like,
Flash
usually I
neg.
sound like, okay.
but it usually implies something negative either towards yourself or towards the person that they're talking with.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's slash negative.
Yeah.
So, Aurora, it's your
Use
line.
it like, okay, cool. And
A lot.
didn't understand
That's not
anything
it
you
at
said.
all. I mean, kind of, but no.
Terms.
You're the most talented person here, you know.
Natsuki just like, I make cupcakes.
You sure do, girly pop. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Oh, what is the world coming to?
Jeez, even I can tell now. Guess I never gave Sayori enough credit. What I can tell, things are even harder on you when she's not around.
Ah,
Kind of a failure of a club leader if everything you say is making your club members upset.
Yeah. It's almost like Sayori should have been the leader.
For real.
and are you? That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, hi baby, then I won't grow as a person.
Oh, I've thought of a non-negative context for an ellipses. It's if you're like thinking about the thing.
Like a hmm.
Oh.
It can also imply like the sentence you just said. You're like actively contemplating, contemplative about.
You know, my bazongas might be bigger than Yuri's. ...
Make him
It
bigger.
does kind of replace the sound effect.
Yeah.
In certain contexts. It's a very
Yeah.
context dependent thing. But this one, like for instance, the context of this one for So Yuri is meant to be more of a like deflection of the conversation and abruptly moving it to a different topic, but like in a sort of Jesus take the wheel flying by the seat of your pants, you don't know where the sentence started. It's going to end up kind of way.
A Yuri or an ellipses followed by an exclamation point, I feel like it's almost a different way of reading a sentence. It kind of indicates that the very end of your sentence should have like the upturn of the exclamation point, but not the whole sentence.
It's a reverse ellipses.
Yeah, so it's like, so Yuri! Because you start the so off like a normal sentence, and then like the end is still the exclamation point.
Oh, Yuri! You have beautiful handwriting, you know. Okay. So, you should be making some banners and decorations to help the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that.
Did you eat the markers?
I love atmosphere.
Oh, cool. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Wait, I had just that mental image of staring right at the desk and nodding to herself.
That's me, for real.
Wild. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great.
I very much, speaking of like subtext and context, I very much read that. That's great as a, like, wiping sweat from their brow. Good thing we dodged that bullet and we can ignore Yuri for the rest of the conversation. Kind of, that's great.
That's so fair, actually.
That's great. Ooh. Dodge your fucking bullets. It'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway.
The two most dismissive words.
But anyway.
The one who is truly useless. Don't worry, ladies. I'll do nothing.
You are, but don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle.
Uh-huh.
It'd probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You'd always help me out as well. Would really be appreciative of that.
Ah. That's... Veronica is suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind having a little bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. And I do mean dirty work.
Like Cinderella style?
It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyways.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. This goes on for hours, actually. Nobody interrupts her. It just keeps going.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Cassy may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on! I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making an excuse for Cassy to... Well, what are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys, Christ. Settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Cassy to decide how we'd like to contribute.
They're misgendering me, Aurora.
Besides, well, I'm not talking to you, am I? He hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know?
Fuck you.
I'm sure he's interested in.
You literally just said, I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez! Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Cassy, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Ah. course.
Very well. We installed an extremely loud buzzer to our Discord soundboard, and if anyone accidentally misgenders anyone, we have a classical conditioning option. That's actually pretty funny.
Good. Everyone looks straight at me. Well, mostly Monica.
We know who we're going with!
Sayori is definitely the best option, but also between Natsuki and Yuri. What is Monica doing again?
She's making the pamphlets to hand out to everyone.
But Sayori is like helping her with that, right?
Yeah.
So, looking at this in the most logical way possible, in this situation, what I would do, and if I was oblivious to Sayori's desperate need of my help, like the main character, I'd say Monica and Sayori working together, they got it. Decorations, probably better if they get more help, because like having one person decide the entire decorations means that one person decides the entire like vibe of the whole spot, which maybe you want some more feedback on. But I do not like arts and crafts, so I'm gonna go make a cupcake so I can eat the batter.
I was about to say, I would honestly think that Natsuki needs more help anyway, just because, like, have you ever baked multiple batches of cupcakes? Shit gets messy fast.
Oh, yeah.
You just need someone doing, like, your full-time dish duty.
And you get to eat the batter.
And you get to eat the batter.
Cat, please don't actually eat batter. Raw flour is very, very dangerous.
Yeah, eat the batter. I've been eating batter my entire 24 years of life, and I haven't died yet.
I mean, cake batter isn't that tasty. Cookie dough, though.
No, cake batter is very tasty. Have you ever been allowed to like lick the batter off the beaters?
I know,
yeah,
I know
better,
it's tasty, but
okay,
it's dangerous.
Brownie batter is better than cake batter, and cookie dough is better than brownie batter.
Aurora, you and your Gen Z and your flour is dangerous. Back in my fucking day, all we worried about was salmonella from the eggs. None of this flour's dangerous shit.
Raw flour is dangerous.
This is a new invention by the Gen Z to brainwash us from eating the batter.
Oh my god. It's funny because whenever it buzzes, there's a moment of silence while every quickly tries to figure out who messed up.
Beautiful.
I think I do more dangerous things than eat batter. Like in my day, we ate lead and drank asbestos and we liked it.
Kids these days with their microplastics and their salmonella flour. In my day, you ate raw cookie dough off the floor.
Back in my day, our parents had to be reminded that we existed.
There had to be an advert on the telly to tell them to figure out where the fuck we were.
They didn't know where we were. We just had to come back before the street lights turned on. We got up to who knows what. I think one night I drank gasoline. Why? And no one stopped me.
Well, being for real, raw flour is possibly more dangerous than raw eggs.
I thought you were gonna say gasoline. Raw flour is more dangerous than gasoline.
Ay, a la justa la gasolina. Dame más gasolina. A la encanta la gasolina. Dame más gasolina.
Rocky ate raw eggs and he was fine.
I will say raw eggs really depends on if you know the chicken that the egg is coming from. If it's just like eggs that you got from the grocery store, probably don't risk it. But if it's like your chickens, yeah, you can eat raw eggs.
I mean,
I wouldn't recommend it.
How can you tell if a chicken has salmonella?
You can tell. They get like physically sick.
Yeah.
It's just that large egg farms don't care.
Yeah, large egg farms don't care because it's always like oh, yeah, did you cook your fucking eggs? But like, even if they do care a little bit, by the time the eggs have been like processed and shipped, that's around the time you're gonna see like signs of the chicken being ill.
And Zero has a good point. Is it on like a first name basis? Because then what if the egg company does this sort of thing that some milk companies do, where they have the name of the cow that you get the milk from on the carton? If they have the name of the chicken on the carton of eggs, then is it okay?
No.
Damn.
You're making my dog cry.
I used to keep chickens, and that's why we ate so much fucking cookie dough. Like, we just eat raw cookie dough by the handfuls because we had our own chickens.
What about the flour?
Back in I'm telling you, this whole flour's dangerous thing is a new, like, discovery or something, because that just was not a thing when I was a child.
I've never
Raw-
heard of, like, when I was growing up, I've never heard of, like, raw flour being a problem.
Raw
But, like,
flour has
probably
like
figured it out.
raw flour has always been a problem. It's just that the
I never
like
thought
the
flour
eggs-
could be raw.
yeah, most flour when you get it from the store is raw. You need to heat treat it to kill the bugs in it.
I don't see bugs in my flour, so I'm good.
Well, yeah, they're
But-
tiny.
But like, to me, flour was in the category of like fruit of like, this isn't a raw apple. This is just an apple. That's just
But,
the state of apple.
Yeah, raw flour is hi Prince. Raw flour mostly contains germs that carry like E. coli, salmonella.
Yep.
And blah,
Just a food
minor
poisoning.
diseases.
Yeah,
Olive.
E. coli, which can kill you.
Bah, minor thing.
And it was who we picking.
I still vote for
Sayori.
Sayori, yeah.
Okay. I like that. Are they gonna say no? I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and
The way Monica's
But
staring at
Monica
us.
said... Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much?
no.
Sorry, I meant for this to be this difficult for you.
I think
Oh.
you missed a word there.
No, I don't think she did.
I didn't.
If you say Monica, doesn't the same thing happen of the other two are like, she's already has Sayori for help, so fuck off, bitch.
We should do that and see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica.
Yay, you picked me. I'm such a pick-me.
Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us.
But
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well.
Damn.
But Cassy was the one who...
That doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica,
She looks so sad.
She is devastated.
Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision.
Ulterior motives.
Am I like the only man at this school, by the way?
Yeah, I guess so. Why else would they pick you?
What are you
Hard but
saying,
fair.
Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives.
Excuse me?
That's right, fight.
Jeez, Asher.
We're here to tear this group apart. That's our goal now.
Okay,
Oh my god.
I'm down with this.
Oh, Oh, God.
Yes. I want you to
shit.
picture the like burning Elmo meme.
Hold on, where's my fire remote? Where's my fire remote?
Oh, I ate it.
Oh, don't worry, I can make a new one.
God damn it. Aurora, it's your line.
Otherwise,
so-
this wouldn't have
so,
been
like-
making such a big deal in the first place.
You've been fixed with a hydrate.
Oh fuck yeah, hydrate. Sip sip.
Before you dehydrate.
Hydrate before you hydrate.
No thanks. That's Spooks' job.
Mm.
That's completely false, Monica. Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone.
Maybe that's true.
A 2-minute long mucho burrito ad. Huh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you going to do the right thing, President?
Jesus Christ. Okay. I get it.
There's plenty of me to go around.
It's technically most logical for Cassy to help one of you two. So.
Damn, the
Guess
cut
that's
out
what
of the
we'll
music
do.
makes this feel so dramatic.
It is dramatic.
I want
This is like the
cupcakes.
start of her Joker art. I also want cupcakes.
Okay.
I don't want to make stupid decorations.
I don't want to hang out with Yuri.
I was about to say, the whole reason I wanted to do one of the other two if it would have let us is because I want to go back and get, like, the true run, which would require doing both of theirs anyway.
Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. You guys made it sound like a lot of work, so we could probably use 2 people.
Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree.
I just want to point out, like, Monica looks fucking empty, and Yuri looks devastated and embarrassed.
She does.
Yeah, she really does.
I feel like Natsuki would die trying to move a standing mixer. She probably would, Zero.
Just collapses onto the ground and dies.
Crunches on the way down.
Crunches.
Crunch.
Your line, Aurora.
So a minute ago, you were saying that...
That's because... never mind, okay?
Well, anyway. You'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri?
Of course.
I think arguably the people doing, like, the advertising posters for it should also just be doing the decorations as well. Like, I feel like that should be a trio. It feels like it works very well with each other.
Yeah.
I'm used to it after all.
That's good.
That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. Anyways.
So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about?
No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited?
Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome!
What?
Everything is awesome!
I don't think that really
Everything is
counts.
cool when you're part of the team! Everything is awesome when you're living your
I just
dream!
like to imagine Sayori came back to sing along that part and then left again. I don't think that really counts.
What about you, Cassy?
Me? What about me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me.
Good.
Boring
I'm glad you
sack
had a
of
low
shit.
bar.
What about you, Yuri? Yuri?
She's still sulking.
Literally.
Natsuki starts pouting too.
It's not... I mean, it's not that big a deal or anything.
Well, it may not be just that.
Huh?
I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do, then nobody offering to help.
That doesn't mean...
Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone in the room.
Look.
Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders.
I thought that was
must be
gonna say
really
down
difficult.
somewhere else. My brain filled in somewhere else.
Can we just insert like the Pornhub sound?
I don't have one.
It would be such a funny redeem, like with the magic points.
You're so right. I'll figure out a way to do it. I think I can do it with Mix It Up.
Mm-hmm.
Yuri. You really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. But you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way people feel during the performances. So, You just stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit.
Why people ship these two?
They're gay.
Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. So do you think that they're both gay, but they're trying to get with me because they don't know that they're gay yet, and they're trying to hide that fact very
Heteronormativity, baby! Woo!
And Monica's just here like, but I'm actually straight. Wait.
You didn't
Wait a minute.
really mean that, did you?
I can't let you out. The other dogs are barking.
Not really, but...
Natsuki?
Natsuki's not the time.
Mary is the only one surprised. Monica and I are both taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Though she probably shouldn't have backed out there. Actually, I didn't mean any of that.
She's returning to her
helps
Sundare's
everyone
ways.
smile and feel good about themselves.
I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be a train wreck. I hope everyone do their best.
Do they best?
But with that, there's nothing more for today. Fade to black. Oh, so I guess it's time for us to head out.
Okay, but I'm staying here a little bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so...
Fair enough. Guess there's nothing wrong with that.
Zero says, well, wouldn't it be accurate to call Monica Pan, given she falls in love with the player regardless of gender? I would say yes, but they kind of default to he, him pronouns, don't they?
Yeah, they
Yeah. It's a good idea, but the game fights you on it.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other.
Where are you going?
Oh, actually, I just realized it is kind of plot relevant that the main character is a boy because of the whole "you brought a boy in here" kind of like attitude on the first day.
Oh, that's-
Exactly, yeah.
I guess they just didn't expect girls to play.
No. Heteronormativity strikes again.
As we like look at Cassy.
I feel like, also though, some of the, like, the childhood friend trope relies, I think, a little bit on heteronormativity.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, does the Just Monica section start referring with they them pronouns? It might, I don't remember.
I guess we'll find out.
We'll find out.
In 3 to 5 business months.
God, it's taken us so long to finish this game.
Yeah.
We're not even past the first checkpoint.
Doesn't it go like move a lot quicker once you get to the
Yeah,
stuff, though?
you skip like 5 whole days or something.
Yeah. Well, you skip like 3 of them with Yuri.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, like...
We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gone home and realized that you didn't have a way to contact me.
Oh, that's true.
Fucking idiot, IQ of -7 over here, dumb bitch.
What was that?
What?
I have no idea how that slipped my mind.
Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You'd better not make it weird or anything.
Why would I do that?
Fuck you. Humph.
I think he gives me her number.
Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients.
Wait. You're coming to my house?
Well, yeah. What's wrong with that?
I mean, isn't it a lot more work for you to bring all the ingredients and stuff to cook with to my house instead of me just bringing myself to your house?
Have you ever been in that weird situation, Cassy, where, like, you're at a friend's house and their parents are yelling at them for, like, no reason? It's really awkward.
No.
Oh, well, that's my house every fucking day, so we're going to yours.
Oh.
Makes
Okay.
sense.
I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house.
Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me.
Really?
That's kind of strict if you ask me.
You don't understand because you're a guy. think if you had a girl over at your house, your dad would high-five you. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over.
Alright, fine by me.
Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you'd better look forward to it.
Oh? Didn't you say you were just gonna give me the dirty work?
Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act, like, in front of everyone. But I was looking forward to this.
Wait, really?
Well, kind of. Just because I never had to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so...
Alright. I get it.
I'll punch you in the fucking nose, you dick.
I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday.
Sunday,
Never
Sunday.
mind.
I wonder what she was gonna say. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school.
Ayo.
She even told me she was looking forward to it.
Listen, sir, all I'm saying is there's no such thing as baking with a happy ending. That's strictly a massage thing.
I shake my head. Also, I just realized having her come to my house without, like, Sayori is literally the neighbor and will see that and have no context. Probably won't help her mental state very much.
Oh, unless Sayori's
sure.
going over to Monica's house to help.
Unless Monica is coming over to Sayori's house and they're just spying on us the whole time.
You know, if that's the case, then at least Monica can give her the lowdown.
And Yuri's alone.
And Yuri's all alone. As
Womp
always.
womp.
Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? Hey! It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Well, it's Sunday. I walk outside every day, stand in the exact same spot across the street, look at my house from this unique angle, and I open my eyes and I say, it's a brand new day. Anyways, I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Is this road like a road for cars, or is this only a walking road? Because does Japan have like walking only roads?
I think
But
it
that
does,
feels
but
like
this looks like a road
driveway's
for cars.
better.
This looks like maybe it's like a one-way road for cars.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, also, I think those are probably driveways under those overhangs.
Yeah.
I'm concerned to see that message and then see a thing in memes. Oh
feel
my
like I have
gosh!
vested
He got deformed!
I feel like I have to
Happen.
see.
Oh, it's beautiful!
Oh my goodness.
He's beautiful!
Ba-ba.
My beautiful son!
Wait, where is it?
In memes on Aurora's channel.
Ah.
Or server, whatever you fucking call it in Discord.
There it is. Perfect. What's the hat? Women fear me. Fish fear me. Men turn their eyes away from me as I walk. No beast dares make a sound in my presence. I am alone on this barren earth. Salmon.
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 I love salmon.
I think that's a salmon
Yeah.
at least. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot.
Salmon.
We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language.
That
I feel like
reminds
that's
me.
kind of what she did in real life too.
I was on the phone with Spooks, and Spooks was like in the car with Mama Fortune, and so I was like, "Oh, tell Mama Fortune I said hi," laugh or like smiley emoji, and I could just hear my mom going like in the background like, "How did she say smiling emoji?" And Spooks is just like, "That's what she said, man." And my mom,
What do you
Mama,
mean?
Mom, I literally just physically said like, "Tell Mom I said hi, smiling emoji," and so Spooks said that exact thing, hi, smiling emoji, and my mom's just like, "How did she say smiling emoji?"
The how did she say smiling emoji is the wildest thing, because it's like, even if you thought that they just typed that in, what about that process is baffling to understand, that you could type in the words smiling emoji.
Well, she knew I was driving, so she knew I had to verbally say it. But like,
smiling emoji.
smiling emoji. And then I think later on I was like, "Tell Mama I love her, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji." And then
What, you're one of those?
And then after a minute, Spooks is just like, "Mom said she's gonna hurt you."
She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day.
Bye, Zero! Good luck sneaking away. I hope no one notices!
Bye!
You're so mean.
Thank you for the luck!
Thank you.
Thank you for the
Hopefully we
luck.
get more progress.
That was loud and scared.
My job here is done. Capes away.
It's not like we
You
text
didn't
each
even
other
do
all the time or
anything.
My job here is done.
You didn't even do anything.
Precisely, my job.
Shh.
But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between
Not
what
in the
Sayori
front of
said
your mind?
and what Monica said.
That's where the frontal lobe is. That got bit off in the bite of 87, unfortunately.
God, not again.
Is it okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I saw Game
No.
3 put out another FNAF video. I feel like I need to watch it. I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. This is like, I feel like this is a completely different house than anything we saw.
Yeah, this is new.
No, but I mean, like, it doesn't look like any of the houses in that neighborhood kind of different. I thought we were like neighbors.
They didn't say next door neighbors.
Well, it's implied!
It is kind of implied.
Rather than asking, I simply tell her, I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past.
To be fair, they also never said that that last image we saw was his house. That could just be his street in general.
Fucking wild.
Walks down the street. Yes.
What-
Yes, today's Sunday. Natsuki's coming over. Walks
Once
back.
Sayori's house. Natsuki's coming over. Goes back to door, opens, twists knob, realizes it's locked. I have locked myself out of my house. Shit.
Not again.
Through the chimney again.
Fucking Santa Claus ass.
Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door, before entering it myself.
Do any of these kids have fucking parents besides Natsuki, obviously?
No, this is Charlie Brown logic, okay?
Oh. We enter Natsuki or Sayori's house and just hear wah 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 wah.
Wah, 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 wah.
Again, we used to play so often that we've made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family.
Huh.
I mean, at least you knock. Like, that's an important part. The house is quiet. Too quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. Did Monica say the line? I don't remember.
What line?
That Sayori's probably just hanging around.
Oh no, it's on Monday.
Okay.
Okay.
It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. Oh, that's right. She's just curled up in bed this time, isn't she?
Yeah, she's fine right now. She's sad, but she's fine.
Well, no, I wouldn't say she's fine.
She's not fine.
She's
Well, okay,
alive!
actually, she is fine in the sense of when you ask how someone is and they say they're fine, she's that kind of fine.
Like the girl fine.
I head up to my bedroom where I finally.
To my bedroom!
Why did I read bed? Why did I say my to her bedroom?
I
When
don't
finally find
know.
Oh, the big cow!
I'm
Aw.
more impressed by that sharp ass beak.
Sayori?
Hi, Cassie.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
Ah, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. What have we been fucking doing? Because it seems like our whole life is the literature club now. So it's
we were
not
watching.
like we had
They
much going
literally on the first day of the game said that all you do anymore is sit in your room and watch anime.
Oh, that's sad. Why hasn't Sayori come over to watch with us?
Cause she's busy being depresso.
Oh, we should have gone over and watched them with her then.
Yeah, I think showing Konosuba could have saved her.
With the explosion girl and the underwear stealing?
Yeah, I love Konosuba.
Okay.
It's such a funny show.
That's all I know about the show is those two things. But, not
You
much
know the movies like scary movies, right? Like those ones that make fun of
Yeah.
like Scream and stuff. So Konosuba is just the scary movie of isekai animes. They're making fun of them.
Nice. We do like those parodies.
We do.
We do.
Not much has really changed, has it? It sounds like a lot has changed. Oh, I thought even. Oh, okay. As in, from the last time I was here, not in the sense of our relationship deteriorating over time as I isolate myself from you. Sarah's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. The plants are dying over there, aren't they?
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
Yeah, they're dying a little.
It's just like Sayori.
Oh my god. That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today?
Okay, so Monica, I guess, told her what's going on. Told her the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Didn't wanna.
how'd you know that? Siri had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Ah, that's true. Do you think that information is probably part of the reason she's even more curled up in bed than normal?
Yeah, I feel like Monica would have
Yeah.
purposely told her, like, by the way, I just wanted to let you know, Cassy is going to be helping Natsuki with her preparations. He did specifically choose Natsuki. Mhm.
You know what we should do?
Kill Monica.
Well, yeah, and as I say this, knowing that like this is probably gonna hurt Natsuki a little bit, but it's gonna help Sayori, which I think is more important at the current time being. But clearly, she's not working with Monica right now. She could help with the cupcakes too. We could invite her.
Oh, you're so right.
You're
What
so
about you?
right.
Aren't you gonna be helping Monica today?
Of course!
Oh,
Eventually.
damn.
But I'm just helping her online.
Oh shit, they're doing it over Zoom.
Oh god.
I didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then.
Oops.
Yep.
Well, if you finish up early, feel free to come by. We'll probably be baking cupcakes for a bit. We can make some extras. I'll bring some over to you if you want. That's the cool thing I could say. That'd be cool if I said that.
Silence.
It would, wouldn't
but
it?
But instead, there's more silence between us. Siri stares in a random direction. Everything about her
Yeah, me
behavior
too.
is really uncharacteristic.
Oh,
I finally get to the point.
period.
I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Siri smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Cassie.
Eh?
Can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. I didn't make that stupid mistake. You wouldn't have to be worried about me at all.
You're making your pupper sad.
I know! Prince, okay. Wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? Getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. Just wants to torture me.
I don't think she's crying yet.
Too late.
Okay.
Hey, I know this is not the time to bring this up, but I just noticed it and I have to bring it up. Look at how drastically different colors her two legs are.
You're so right. And I think it's supposed to be like a lighting thing, but it's very drastic.
But it's like way too drastic because the legs are at like the same distance from us as like each other. So I feel like the light, there's no universe where the light reflects it in that drastic of a way, considering even on the left leg, which would be the one that's in shadow, has the light patch in the middle, implying that the light is directly hitting it. So the only thing that could possibly be blocking it to make it that much darker than the other leg is if the primary leg is blocking it, but that's clearly not the case. Anyways, Sayori! Now grab Sayori by the shoulders. And I shake her way too much.
Shaken baby syndrome.
Not stirred. Shake it, not stirred. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
Really put me in a trap, Cassy. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me.
You lying bitch!
I've always been like this. Just seeing it for the first time.
The harsh truths and the harsh realities of my existence are being shown before me that I have been incredibly oblivious as not just an individual, but as a friend. Seeing what?
Jesus Christ, Satsuki was right. Your IQ is -7.
What are you talking about, Sayori?
Really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Cassy? I guess I have no choice this time. Thing is, I had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Go to school. I eat. I make friends. Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone having to worry about.
I'm in shock. And you know what the correct thing to do here is?
Give her a big ol' hug.
Give a big hug. First, just the things you can do immediately here. Second, if possible, maybe talk to her about seeing a therapist and maybe getting antidepressants, although she's probably tried that route yet. We don't know. It could be good to bring it up just in case. And third of all, bye Natsuki, bye Monica. We're going to get ice cream.
Yep.
Can't even figure out how to respond. Well, I just told you. How is it possible that Siri kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Well, maybe you're oblivious and selfish and frankly,
Clearly.
don't take into account the way other people feel because you think you're the main character and the world revolves around you, when in reality everyone else is a fully realized individual and has their own struggles, and they don't have to show you those struggles. Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why? Sayori, are we gonna like victim blame her for keeping her depression from us?
Yep.
Why is it that you've never told me about this?
Why is he like this?
I don't want to read that sentence.
How is he so stupid?
I don't want that sentence to be read.
We gotta.
It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend.
God, why is he like this?
Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. Buddy, you worded that, like, I guess I can read the sentiment between the lines, but this is not a moment where you do, like, between the lines reading, because a person who is, like, depressed will read between the lines in the worst possible interpretation they can. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend.
No.
All you had to do was tell me.
Prince is arguing against this. Can you guys hear him?
Yeah, he's whimpering so much.
I don't understand at all, Cassie. Why do you think I didn't tell you?
I'm glad Cassie's name is on this character, not mine.
Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things.
Well, Sari, what you fail to understand is that caring about you is the most important thing.
I don't want to be cared about.
Ah, fuck. Well,
It's bittersweet when people try to care about me.
You know what's really good, Sayori? Bittersweet chocolate chips. Wait, those are semi-sweet. Fuck.
have you tried dark chocolate?
Dark chocolate's so
Feels
good.
nice sometimes. It also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Hi, Sari. You okay?
And she just follows that up with her little laugh. Sayori, you're not okay. You need therapy.
I think there's more than just depression here.
Yeah. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. Then I discovered something else, too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone else in the club, even though you did not try to make friends with anyone in the club at all, it felt like a spear going through my heart.
Sayori, we literally like barely talk to anyone but you.
So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
How about we torture the world back, burn it to the ground?
I like this idea.
World can't torture you if we torture the world. It's the same mentality of like, a monster can't scare you if you're the scariest thing in the dark.
He's trying so hard to avoid reading his line.
You're right that I don't understand. That's been fucking clear. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori.
Why is he like that?
I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting.
Hot take, but I think that line wasn't bad. Because I feel like when you have depression, you don't want people to say understand because you feel like no one understands you. But someone saying, I know I can't understand you, but I want to help would be like a helpful thing.
Yeah. But I just know this MC is the worst.
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel like my thought would have gone down the road of like, help me to understand, let's talk this out kind of route, which I don't know that that's better, but
Yeah.
that's what I'll do.
No, Cassie.
The way you said that
No.
it just sounded like somebody picking up a kitten and just being like, no.
Nothing at all. There's... The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
You're like if marshmallows and gummy bears had a baby. That's how, like, what was the word you said? Horrible you are?
The funny thing about that analogy is that marshmallows are already made out of gelatin. Like, marshmallows and gummy bears having a baby would just be more marshmallows.
Yeah. Perfect. Fruity marshmallows. Tears streak down Sayori's face.
I think I've seen someone make marshmallows out of gummy bears before. Like, you just kind of add egg whites to it or something.
Yeah.
Neat.
I made you
Meringue.
join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I don't understand. And now you're here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all that I am. So I am going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders.
We're just
no, just give her a hug.
We're just repeatedly grabbing her shoulder, shaking her, letting her go, grabbing her shoulder, shaking her, letting her go. Oh wait, we're hugging her.
Pull her into a tight embrace.
Shit.
There you go.
There you go. See?
I don't like that it faded to black when she's saying these things.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
See?
Sayori isn't hugging me back.
Someone snuck in my door. Oh,
Despite
okay,
my arms
I'll be
being,
right there.
Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides.
I will be right back.
Okay. She starts sobbing next to my ear. This is awkward.
I was about to say, should we wait for Aurora?
Do you want to read it, or I could take this opportunity to go to the bathroom real quick?
You can go to the bathroom, then I'll also grab a snack real quick. We'll go to BRB real quick.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, see y'all real quick. And we're back. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Also, while I was out at the kitchen getting my fudge, Mama Fortune said hi to you too.
Oh.
Her bedroom's
Also-
right next to the kitchen, so she could see me grabbing the fudge, and she was like, "Tell them I said hi."
Also,
Aww.
I really had no justification for doing the iCarly theme there because you said 3-2-1 instead of 5-4-3-2, like you
Yeah.
normally do.
You just wanted to
Mhm.
sing, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Anyway, Rora, it's your line.
No,
Back to being sad.
It is your line, Rora.
don't do this to me.
You have to reach your line. I'm sorry. That's how this works.
Please don't do this.
You signed up to be here. You gotta do it.
Cassy!
Cassy is the one who asked you to be here. That is right. So I guess they are the right person to blame. You do need to do it. Sarah barely manages to speak between her sobs. They'll cry. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself... Oh, that's right. I'm actually reading this, not narrator. It's probably pretty same tone, though.
Yeah.
If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally pulls her arms around me in return. I don't know why I struggled with that sentence so much there.
Right? You were like pausing.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. Ooh, this steak has a lot of spices on it.
This is the tonal break.
That's a spicy meatball.
Oh, my tongue's on fire. I don't understand any of my feelings, Cassy. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm in pain. Your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Why is that scary? Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? That's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Syria wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. You could.
Good.
Of all days, this has to be the one where I have
No,
plans.
stay.
That's when you can cancel plans. Maybe I should cancel.
He got a brain cell finally! Oh my god!
No, don't.
The problem with this brain cell he
Please
had though
don't.
was he, instead of thinking it and making the decision definitively, he questioned it out loud.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But
But
I really thought it was gonna be a cut to her cutting me off situation, and it was not. It's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. That should have been one line, but it's time for I don't know.
Oh look, he's offering the other thing we suggested!
oh
At the very
shit.
least, you can come along and help out. Do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
Sorry. I don't know if that would be a very good thing for me today. understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest.
Okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. It's funny because this is also, I feel like this is the moment in the game where a lot of people are like, oh, so this is going to be a game that addresses like a lot of mental health issues, and that's what the warning was for. Okay. Neat.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's cool. I look forward to it. Technically true.
Technically true, but not in the way you think it'll.
Yeah, I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house.
Who's ready for tonal whiplash?
Yeah, I got
On
a
the
break.
way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. It's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over. 2. I don't know if the 2 needs to be there. I think Sayori's right. No? Shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow.
Nope.
I should just focus on what's ahead of me. It's been only a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in.
Sup?
Hey! I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. It be like that, though.
They really do.
I do.
Seeing her in
It's so
such
cute,
clothes
though.
makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. I mean, kinda is.
Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Move,
Damn,
bitch, I'm
called me out
gay.
so accurately.
This is the most boring house I've ever seen.
Yeah, what do you expect? The MC of a dating sim lives here.
I see you brought a lot of stuff.
I'm just staring at those singular bowls above the stove. There is one bowl per shelf on that
Yeah,
stove.
why did they stack those?
I don't know.
That is a good point. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies.
Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought,
bad.
you bought everything I asked you to, right?
No, I didn't buy a single thing.
Well,
Yeah, I did.
fuck you.
Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't have them at home.
Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part.
Is my part wallet? Well,
Yeah.
of course. Surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. I like the idea of my assistants buying all the ingredients so she didn't have to, and then she's like, "Now go fuck off. I'm using your kitchen."
Go put on TV or some shit.
Me for real.
Could be that she's a little different outside of school after all. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen.
What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's
I mean,
your
you carried it all this way.
hospitality, Cassie?
I mean, you carried it all this way. What's like 5 more feet?
Fuck you.
That's a lie. It's more like 50 feet, but still. Come on. Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Ugh. This is ridiculously heavy.
God, I love tiny girls who are ridiculously strong for their size.
I'm gonna get to the gym.
I carry that all the way here. Are you
So the question
impressed?
Is she strong or are we weak?
Probably a little of both.
Yes.
I see now.
God, I can't even handle the spices on this steak. The spicy ramen is gonna fucking kill me.
Also, I can totally see it being a situation of like Natsuki was carrying it like with all of her body, like using her legs and like having it over her shoulders kind of thing, and we just pick it up with like one hand and then we're like, oh, that was heavier than I expected.
Fair.
I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. Touche. Seems like I always underestimate you.
It's because I'm so small, isn't it?
Yes.
You fucking jerk.
Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. It's your personality. Do you really hate being small that much?
It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But... geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you.
That was such a forced laugh.
What?
It was. That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind like that.
Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid! I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. It's because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like...
What was that, Natsuki? Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki?
Forget it! I didn't say anything!
I should apologize.
Eh?
They use S so much and it feels so unnatural every time.
They do.
I don't know.
Eh?
Is that just me?
Eh?
I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours.
And girls. Hey, mamacita.
Hi.
How would you know that anyway?
It's a very common anime archetype, so there's gotta be someone for it. Trust me on this one.
It's me.
That's true.
It's me. It's for me. It's for me.
But you're not a guy.
Gross.
Hey! Was that to me?
Who else?
Man. I feel like I just outed myself like idiot because I said I totally took offense to that thing that was directed at people who are into her. Let's just get started already.
You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Cassy.
Yeah, Cassy, is that your weakness?
No.
Damn.
I mean, we can try it, Aurora. Call me gross.
Gross.
Oh yeah, do it again, mommy.
Interesting. Natsuki smiled
Taking notes.
deviously. Deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. Takes out brass knuckles.
Was walking past your room and had to do a double take for what I heard. What did I say at that moment?
Probably the mommy comment, if I'd had to guess.
Probably.
I don't know. I feel like it could have. Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Hi, Spooks!
Hi.
But she's
I don't know if
satisfied
it makes it any
now.
better or worse, but she was talking to me in that moment.
Finally starting to pull
Probably
things
makes it
out of her
worse.
bag so we can get started.
Dead note.
Dead.
I heard the
Before long, the
word.
whole kitchen is a mess. The kitchen looks spotless. spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. There's only so many fluids it could be. Why do you use the word fluid? I feel like that makes it so much worse.
Do you want to explore all the fluids it could possibly be?
I wonder what I can do with your points.
Probably milk.
Hey, what happens if I redeem no English when you're doing this?
Don't.
But
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times.
¿Por qué?
Okay, no.
Porque no quiero.
Well, you have to, whether you want to or not.
No quiero.
Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking.
Un momento.
Are you gonna Google Translate this bitch?
Un momento.
Cassy, ¿dónde pusiste el corante de elementos?
The element colors? What? Okay.
Un
The batter's
momento.
going in the oven soon,
That's
so I need to
me.
fill.
No,
¿Por
that's
qué?
not your line. That's not
Yo.
your line.
Paro
Yeah,
yo.
yeah, it's not me. It just felt like a accusation would be followed up by my line of defensive accusation.
Un
So what kind of
momento.
batter do you think it will interpret this as? Like cooking batter or like baseball batter?
Better.
Oh no.
I have no idea.
Las masas irán al horno pronto, así que necesito llenar las bandejas.
Okay. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? Why did we put batter in a bag? Oh, the food.
Calor. Calor. Colores.
Color is hot.
Colores.
Colores.
No.
Hold on.
Para colorear la masa, por supuesto.
Yo no quiero.
Estoy haciendo que cada bandeja sea de un color diferente. ¡Ah! ¡Mierda!
That was worth every point.
De esa manera, incluso si los sabores no son diferentes, todos pueden elegir su favorito.
Man, I didn't know Natsuki was Latina.
Sí,
See.
Sí,
soy
sí.
latina.
Ah, that's a cute idea.
Sí.
Are we doing anything like that with the ice? Or
¿Quieres?
ah. You're asking me?
Sí.
I don't really have a preference, so
¡Vamos!
¿Dónde está tu corazón?
No estás poniendo ningún corazón en esto en absoluto. ¿Puedes
Every
al
time.
menos intentar divertirte?
No, no divertido. I'm having fun.
No.
Not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me.
Español.
Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. It takes her a second to think of her thoughts every time she does, but eventually she gets around to it,
Easy.
after a long pause. Ah, that does look pretty cool.
Where?
That 2C, not just. It's your line.
¿Cómo se dice?
¿Cómo se dice qué?
This is like throwing Cassy right in the deep end of have you practiced your Spanish?
Sí. No es que hornear se trate solo de seguir instrucciones. I'm free! I'm not into gilfs! Fucking die! That was awful! I'm going to go jump off a cliff.
That was so fun! I'm so gonna do that again.
This!
I really like the idea.
The conjugation of ver would be this!
Yes, that would be UC. In the non-formal sense.
Also, right as you
Formal sense,
redeemed
okay.
that, like when I pulled out my phone to start using Google Translate, I saw that I had a text from Mama Fortune just saying, when you're done streaming, come talk to me. And I've never been so fearful in my life.
Oh no.
Oh.
The
I heard the
presentation.
Spanish from across the house and we're disappointed.
Cassy, we're Mexican. How could that be so bad?
The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's 1,000,000 times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up.
Like the ones you made on the first day, huh? Corpus had Mexican tonight.
No, he didn't. He probably had pasta or some shit.
It's chili mac and cheese.
Okay, so yeah. God damn it, he actually had Mexican for once. Slams head on desk. Wait, hold on.
I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes in Sayori.
Have I informed you guys that I
Monica's
can't slam my head on my
breakfast.
desk because my boobs get in the way?
Damn.
Like, I have to scoot
That's
back,
rough.
so hold on. Here we go.
That was
There we go.
so hard.
Why'd you do it so hard?
So that you guys could hear it.
That was so hard.
So that you guys could hear it. And also because I have to, like, use my whole body's leverage, because if I just do it at the neck, the boobs get in the way.
Damn. You really did, like, door hinge at the hips.
That's honestly what I'm doing. I have to, like, scoot back so I can do that. Just door hinge the hips. That was her head. That was Cassie's boobs hitting the desk. Well, I can do that and see if they make a noise.
Those are very firm.
I don't think they
boobs.
will.
No, they don't. let me try one more time. Hold on.
You know, they're just sacks of yellow.
I think they made a little
They made
noise.
They made noise.
I wonder if I could make Natsuki proud like that, too. Yeah. Hey, do you think we can make a batch for Sayori? I think she really needs that pick-me-up. Maybe I'll, I hate that they didn't make the contraction I'll, and it's, maybe I will use the food coloring then.
Gotta be like, maybe I will use the food coloring then.
Maybe I will.
Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring.
I will do no such thing. I am impatient. Yeah, it's getting there.
You see, Corpus, this is when we start talking about ethical cannibalism again.
Stop it!
Probably bad, though.
I don't know.
You're using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with the whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Damn.
Eh?
Could
Really?
you clean the mixer?
The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying?
Oh, yeah. It'll just take a little longer.
Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Don't you know how to be your me? It's just like that. Here, look.
Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back.
You really need to beat the crap out of it.
After a few seconds, the consistency of icing is already improved.
Oh my
A
God,
few seconds.
Remember when we were like, oh my God, hell's gonna be the worst thing we see in this game. Now it's crap.
Damn.
There will certainly be
Corpus
nothing
says they
worse
know
in this
something
game.
else besides the icing that is lumpy.
Breasts.
I don't think I want to know.
I feel like if they're lumpy, you should see a doctor about
Yeah,
it.
you
Maybe
should.
get a mammogram?
Yeah.
See?
As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same.
Hey!
Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist.
I don't want your gross fingers in my icing.
Your icing, eh?
Gorpes! Why is it lumpy?
Yeah, dukes. I think you should see a doctor about that.
It's so lumpy.
You're forgetting who did all the work? I start
Her
to
neck
fight
is
back,
so
trying to inch my
long.
finger toward the bowl.
She's Candace from Phineas and Ferb.
I was gonna say Candace neck.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next.
So, her shoulder blades aren't connecting where shoulder blades connect?
I feel like I don't see the problem, but maybe I just don't know enough about like art and
I
anatomy.
don't know anatomy very well.
Shoulder
I'd like
blades.
to see you
Spooks!
try.
This is Doki Doki Literature Club!
I mean, you did
I
say
think
you
we
were gonna
have to
disable
go.
that.
I was just speaking Spanish, Dino Range, don't do it again. She just had me speaking Spanish, please. Please, no, she just did it to me. It was agonizing.
Do it again.
I
Do
hear
it again.
English. I hear English. Why are you speaking English? You're supposed to be speaking American.
Don't do it. Wasted 2,000
Wasted
points for a bit.
2,000 points
I
for-
can't give you a refund.
I don't know how you give refunds, frankly.
You go to the manager reward request on actual like Twitch stream manager, and then hold on, I have a lot that I haven't accepted. But then you just hit. I don't see her request on here.
It was my choice. Play Pyramid Head.
Oh, that's because I have to go through a lot of pages to find her request. Hold on. Holy shit, I haven't cleared these requests in so long.
I've never looked at the request.
Reject. Points should be refunded. Oh Jesus, what just went through? Did I just get hit?
What? Oh my god. You
Everything is coming through. Everything that has ever lived is coming through.
What was that? Holy shit! I accepted all and every single request ever slapped me in the face.
Did you get set on fire, or was it only thing? Like,
It's only it was the only the tit stuff.
That's pretty good. That's
Jesus
pretty good.
Christ! You're lie not sure.
Oh right, I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. And then she suplexes me, breaking my neck, killing me instantly.
Like 1/10 of your full collection.
Some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all of her might. Ah! Force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn.
Gross! You got it on my face!
Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek.
I hope it's not white.
She tries to reach it with her tongue.
We haven't colored it yet.
It's too far away. Icing is always white at the
Actually, it's
start.
usually a yellowy color.
What does it depend on color-wise? Is it like, what is
Butter.
frosting? Butter and...
It's literally just butter and sugar if you make like the proper cupcake icing. You can make cookie icing with just like milk and powdered sugar, but for cupcakes it needs to be buttercream, which is just butter and sugar.
It's
I mean, there's
specifically
you can get
powdered
some
sugar.
You can get some white butter, though.
Yeah, but it's not gonna taste the same because the thing that makes butter yellow is the fat.
Yeah, like that's the whole point. I have seen life hack where it's like you can make it really
What
yellow.
does 19 days mean?
Also, apparently 1/10 of your pillow collection was shown.
You can make yellowy icing white if you add a little bit of purple into it, just like a teeny bit, because color theory
Mhm.
cancels out the yellow.
Fuck color theory.
Man, I wish I could.
You're into some weird shit, Aurora.
Yep.
Did you already say that line?
She tries to reach with her tongue, but it's too far away. I think I may have, but I'll read it again.
Jeez!
Oh, 15, got the date wrong.
You know what? Take this!
Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish! I grab the bowl of frosting and I dump it on her head. I'm
Chris,
faster.
what?
I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face.
Dinneries, that's terrifying.
Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well.
Stop!
Not until you apologize for calling me gross.
Fine,
Why are your
fine.
hands like that?
I'm sorry for calling you gross.
Fades into the background.
You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either.
What?
Yep.
Sir, I feel like this crosses some boundaries.
I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. I wanted to get that, rip it off like a band-aid. On to the next line.
What?
Oh my god,
Did you seriously just...
Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red.
Cassie? You really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right?
What kind of question is she asking me just like that? Well, buddy, it's a fair question. How'd the mood turn to this so quickly? It could have been.
You fucking
Putting her
licking
finger in
her
your mouth.
finger.
You licked
No.
her.
He sucked on her finger.
Oh, that's what's
yeah,
worse.
you put it into her mouth.
Ah!
Natsuki gazes at me in silence.
Her eyes are so like big and
Well-
wet. She looks like a sad dog.
I notice her shallow breaths. Well, now you two have to date. That's the law. I'm sorry. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? There was cyanide in the
For
frosting.
Sayuri, I think I'd do the same thing.
There- Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet.
No wonder! You left a dirty tray in here, dummy!
Ew.
How could you make a mistake like that?
What the fuck was on that tray?
My dad used to do that all the fucking time. So anytime I'd go to bake, there'd just be a fucking like dirty ass tray he used to bake like fish or steak on.
Okay.
Why
whenever
wouldn't
I
you
use the
wash
oven,
that?
I don't know.
Whenever I use the oven, like, I don't. The idea of putting the tray back in the oven doesn't even enter my head. It's like, put it on the stovetop.
Exactly. That's why I'm like,
and
why
then
was
you take the food off, and then you don't put it back in the oven. Like,
Yeah.
if you leave it anywhere, you accidentally leave it on the stove. You don't put it back in the oven. Should wash it though.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I can see it being a move is if you're cooking like a full Thanksgiving dinner, and after you're done serving it, there's no physical room anywhere to put a hot tray, so then you just put it back in. That's the only time I can see it being a thing. Oh, you should have checked before turning the oven on. I should have. It's my oven.
Don't blame
Your
me for
house.
your mistakes.
There's it. My grandma's one of the people who keeps like clean baking dishes in the oven. And every single time I preheat her oven for her, then she gets mad at me because I forgot to check. Because, you know, I don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal. You just got a hot tray now if it's clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just take it off, put it on the stovetop, maybe run it under some cold water.
Yeah, well, she can't run underwater. It's her cast iron skillet that she keeps in there.
Give it an ice bath immediately. No hesitation.
Jeez.
Wash it with soap while you're at it.
Oh yeah, that won't get me kicked out of the house.
I won't get you killed.
Suki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. How did you burn the like? How coated was this tray
Right?
that it's
Jesus.
blackened now? In another moment, the fire alarm stops. That quickly? After the burning
Anyway,
thing, wait. The burning thing was taken out of the oven closer to the fire alarm, and the fire alarm was like, "We're done now."
Whoever wrote this doesn't know how fire alarms work.
I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah. Ooh, God saved me from that awkward situation I am fully responsible for. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. The moment has already been lost.
Homegirl covered a tray in oil, hoping to burn you both down. Damn.
I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick at the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened.
Ah, that smells so good.
So good! Cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room.
Look at how cute they all look.
She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing.
Not like you need to tell me that.
Are you supposed to add icing as soon as you take it out of the
No,
oven?
absolutely
No.
not. You have to let it completely cool or the melting will ice
That's what
up,
I
like
thought,
melt
but
off.
I wasn't
Icing
sure.
melts off.
I brought
like a hot
decorating stuff,
cupcake?
so I hope you can get creative.
Okay, is this a hot take? Like, I know cakes are like often served cold, but think with me now, a hot cake.
God, those go so hard. I like to just slather the frosting on and eat them as fast as possible for the
This is the reason
melt.
chocolate lava cakes are the best.
Yeah.
Hot cake.
Do I have a bad take if I purposely put cakes in the freezer so they'll be icy?
I mean, it's not a bad take. It's just, you know.
That's a take
I
I
like
disagree
both.
with.
I like doing that with tres
think
leche
hot-
cakes because it's so wet it becomes extra icy.
Hmm.
Hot cake better than cold cake, my opinion.
I like both, so.
I
Here,
wanna make
scoop
cake
the
now.
icing into these bags.
Suki hands me some plastic bags.
I have
You know
these
what's the best
nozzles
thing
that
about
make it look
cake?
nice and fluffy.
When you make a cake and then you decorate it, it doesn't have to look good because you're just gonna eat it anyways.
I make cake for people, so it does have to look good.
I don't.
I
haven't made
am the
cake in a
baker
long
of my
time.
family, so they're always like, Cassie, someone's having a birthday, can you bake a cake? I'm like,
And you said
okay.
never.
This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though.
What is this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others.
That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns.
I think you could use any of them to make stripes.
We can also use it to write stuff on a cake.
There you go.
Like, happy birthday or whatever.
Huh. I see. That gives me an idea, actually.
Eh?
Starts writing sorry about your depression on a cupcake. Well, it's a literature event, right? You could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It'd be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. Now I've just thought of hangman, but you use cupcakes for the letters, and every time you guess a letter that isn't present, the person whose word it is gets to eat that cupcake letter.
Oh,
You know, I'm down for that.
There would be so many fucking cupcakes, though.
Consider though instead it's just that if you pick the wrong letter, you don't get to eat the cupcake. You have to sadly watch they put it back away.
Oh.
But if you get it right, you get to eat that cupcake.
that'd be so fun. And like, everyone goes in like turns, so it's like one person guesses a letter, and then the next person guesses a letter and has a chance to eat a cupcake.
Exactly.
When are we gonna do this on stream?
I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but it's actually a really cute idea, so...
Maybe I'm getting it from you.
Well, what's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute.
Come on. We're not at school, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Buddy!
Well,
As the voice trails off.
same with you.
My brother in Christ, I think he's wearing sweats. He is not cute.
Did you say something?
Also, you're in his
No,
ugly
nothing!
ass house.
Let's just do the icing.
Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to think about before, that sentence feels weird to me. Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. I know that the visual novel thing is each sentence is its own thing and you have to go on to the next sentence, but I feel like some things should be like 2 to 3 sentence long thoughts in a single
Yeah.
go. But we're finally finished. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all aside, all side by side, to admire our work.
Look at how pretty they are together.
I can tell.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Oh, I wish I could have one now.
Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that.
Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite.
Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she were here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway. I was hoping...
Little baby trauma dump there. A trauma sprinkle, if you will.
Trauma sprinkle. A little trauma, just like trash throwaway.
Trauma treat?
Treat.
I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner.
Oh, already? That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance.
Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me.
You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry something, you could probably do it in one trip.
God, if it wasn't one trip, that's probably such a long trip. Yeah,
Right.
I can do that. Don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
Let her eat them.
I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you.
Ah. Yeah.
He's so dumb!
I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I should bring her a cupcake. Nope, I felt so helpless. I should bring her a cupcake. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. I should bring her. No.
Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today.
You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that. Did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted?
That's
Yeah,
not what we
you
wanted.
You sucked on her finger.
Don't say that!
But like...
Well,
Oh my god. you did
guess
suck
I'll
on
be
her
off
finger.
then. Thanks for all the help and everything. See you tomorrow.
Wait! Natsuki.
Eh?
When you said before about not always having this chance. Doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. Wait, isn't this the same image that's used for Sayori's house?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm guessing ours is just like the one right next to it.
Does this imply that we are like standing in front of Sayori's house right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But aside from that, you can come over anytime. Okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time than like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere.
Do you really mean that?
Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to spend more time with you.
Cassy, I only cared about getting this done. Oh. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so...
Cool.
Closer.
Ah, no. Oh
Big
my gosh, I can see
Natsuki.
your pixels.
Big Natsuki. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me.
Back the fuck up.
I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt,
No,
as
no,
if holding on to me.
no, no.
Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips.
Fuck up.
What's happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me.
I felt it for a while now.
Natsuki suddenly jumps back. That was a neat animation, I guess.
Sayori?
Eh?
Ah, right in front of my house.
Does this same thing happen with Yuri? If you do the
Yeah.
Yuri route?
I don't know because you go to Yuri's house and hers. I don't remember it very well.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
remember
she walks you
Yuri's
home.
at all.
Oh, okay.
She walks you home and then she tries to kiss you, and Sayori still sees.
Okay.
Oh.
Hi, Cassy.
Sayori. Just now, we were.
It's okay, Cassy.
How you guys feel about polyamory?
Natsuki looks like she could kill someone right now. She's gonna rip someone's head off with her teeth.
I just stopped by to say hi.
Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so...
Aw, really?
This feels so bad because we did tell her to stop by if she wanted.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well... I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine.
You know what? You know what we do? You know what we? Oh, Natsuki ruined it.
Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later.
Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Now this is when we turn to Sayori and say, "Want to eat a cupcake?"
I saved you a cupcake, don't you worry, baby girl.
Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. That sounded so sus, buddy.
Right.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? Also, that his line of like, "I thought you were staying in your room today," had the same vibes of, "Oh, I didn't think you were getting home from your business trip so soon."
It does. You're right.
What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with that
FOMO.
FOMO.
and how close you got to her.
In a literal sense. Very close. I stuck her finger in my mouth.
It makes me really happy that you've made such a good friend. That's all that matters to me.
It looks like you're crying, or at least about to cry. Tears start falling down Sayori's face. Yep.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Cassy? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Can I just say how like kind of dumb we are?
Oh, we're the dumbest.
Yeah.
Like this is the same day that like Sayori opened up to us about like the depression, and we're kind of making like some level of breakthrough, and we immediately betray that.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess like Natsuki was the one who stepped up, but at the same time, it's like we should have just canceled that to begin with, or something along those
Yeah.
lines. Sayori,
You
don't
should
say
have gone.
that.
No. We're staying
We
with
at
you.
least should have like let Natsuki know, like, hey, Sayori's. We don't have to go into specifics, but just like, hey, Sayori's really not doing great right now. Can we make like an extra cupcake for her or something like that?
Yeah.
True, Cassie. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right.
What did that bitch Monica say to you?
What did Monica say?
I should just.
Oh my god. Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori? No, you should follow up more on what Monica said.
Mm-hmm.
What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. Something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. Even if it takes an entire lifetime. I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But
Sayori looks away. Put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
stop putting your hands on her shoulders to tug her.
Would you prefer the hips?
No. Scared, Cassy. Really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
Scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
True, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. Did this to myself. Cassy, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel.
Kiss her.
And
La 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 la. My God.
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand into my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Well,
what?
a little controlling. Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings?
Honestly, this all seems a little toxic. Her being like, hey, I like you so much that I want to kill myself seeing you with other girls, and him being like, don't worry, I know what's best for you, baby girl. Both halves of this is a little toxic.
A little?
Oh, a smidge.
I know what you need the most right now. That's what I'm gonna give you.
That's such a suspicious sentence.
Here's a cupcake. Oh my god! You could do such the. Oh my god!
You can just friend zone her. We're gonna say I love you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
I think my first playthrough I said yours, friend.
Oh my god.
Why?
Cause I wanted to date Natsuki!
I love you. Those are my true feelings. There's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. Spending time with everyone at the club. Making new friends. And having fun with you every day. It helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue this like this every day. With you by my side. Then I know we'll both be happy. Hug. Suddenly Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me.
You are such a basic white man.
Duh, he's the protagonist of a dating sim.
Cassy. Is this really okay?
Natsuki is not going to be happy. Unless you perchance buy. Yeah. I held Sayori in my arms and pulled her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again.
You, Cassy. I want to be with you forever.
Me too.
Can you say it a little bit more than that?
Feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit.
What is this?
Sayori?
Supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. Why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Cassy.
It's okay, Sayori.
It's not okay.
It might take some time for things to get better again. No matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way.
So on one hand, like, I think the ring tones are still there because Monica's fucking with her code or whatever. But on the other hand, you cannot just expect the depression to go away when someone says they'll date you.
Yeah, no, because the
Yeah.
depression will just basically twist it into that you're doing it out of pity for me. You don't truly feel that way. It will find a way to sour anything.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I think it is implied that Monica is like actively. Doesn't she say at the end like all of them had these little issues
And she
but they were at,
magnified
like,
them. Yeah.
5%, and she dialed it up to 100.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all that matters right now.
Okay. Trust you.
Sayori and I slowly release each other.
Now you pick that bitch up and you carry her back to your house.
So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary for me.
I understand. We'll go whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, Cassie?
I don't know what I'm going to tell Natsuki either, so we'll have to figure that out. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling.
Natsuki was very bold of just like, oh yeah, no, I'm into you. It's like, what? We have
Natsuki
not...
is a bold
Right.
We've
individual,
known for a
fair.
week.
This is the first time we've hung out with you, actually, Natsuki. What the fuck?
Okay, but to defend Natsuki,
We did lick her.
suck on her finger, so...
Yeah.
God damn it, stop bringing up the finger sucking!
I mean,
I can't.
hard to ignore.
Even if I get really, really sad. This is the best thing for me, right?
I don't really understand what Sayori means by that.
No.
Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. But that's why I wanted to trust you. You know what's best for me.
Yeah. I do. God, you're so fucking confident about this thing you shouldn't be confident in. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, she loves me. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her.
Alright,
So,
we're
do we
gonna call it
end
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Teehee.
Teehee. Next episode's gonna be quite exciting, isn't
New
it?
pictures, though, probably.
Oh yeah, let me...
Some poems.
Should we make the
Penny
finger sucking
sticking to
scene?
the wall. There's no
I don't
frosted
like how
flake. That
worried
is
she looks in that image.
pinned to wall.
Into wall. No, actually, I don't want to see her cry. I didn't really shed tears.
So sad.
Right. We're gonna keep the apple juice. She looks a little happier there.
What
Yeah.
about the first one? How does she look? She looks
She's got the
nervous
fishbowl.
as shit.
It's gonna stay as this. Anyway, just chatting screen time.
Yippee!
Man, like, chat, I think, doesn't work on my just chatting screen anymore. I don't know.
I
We're gonna
don't
find someone to
know.
raid!
Swain's live.
Oh shit, he is. Has he actually gone live yet?
I'm checking right now.
Yes, he is. Okay.
Yes, he's live. He's 20 minutes in. Yes, he's live.
You never know with Swain.
Live. Hope
I spelled that correctly. Yeah, okay.
Live.
Alright, where are you guys next gonna be live?
Also
Tomorrow.
tomorrow, but different.
No.
Yeah, I was about to say, me and Roar are gonna be on Wola's channel.
Alien life is strange.
It sure fucking is. Not sure what'll you be doing?
Oh, I'm playing Black Myth Wukong.
Woo! Monkey game!
Monkey game, monkey game.
Alrighty! Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for suffering through me having to take a minute to look up everything Suki said in Spanish. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!